Hello everyone, it has been a while and I have no excuses for why I've been absent. However, I think today will be a good video because I will be sculpting Figment the Dragon. And if you don't know who Figment the Dragon is, it's okay. He's the mascot to the Disney park Epcot. He's got his own ride called Into Imagination with Figment, which is kind of the third incarnation of the ride because the first one featured him, then it was remade to not have him, and then people hated that one, so they brought him back. It's complicated and convoluted, but it's what happened. But I'm going to go ahead and create him and do like my own little spin and do kind of like an updated design, I guess, for him. But let's just, I guess, get into the video then, right? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take these off. Let's talk about what we've done. So, right now I've mostly just blocked in the body of Figment using Z-spheres, kind of like how you do with pretty much any other character. So, what I'm going to do is after I have, obviously the Z-spheres blocked in, I'm not going to do it yet because I still want to do wings. I at least want to get the head sculpted so I at least have a better idea of how to build the rest of the body. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, go to Unified Skin, or actually let's do Adaptive Skin, it's probably the best one. Click Preview, and it gives me an idea of what this will look like when I apply it. And you'll notice that I left out the claw, but that's because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them in a separate subtool, and then put them right back in the body. And same thing with the with the horns on his back. That's what I'm going to do. And the same thing with the horns on his head and tail as well. Only because, I don't want them to be, like, getting in the way of the sculpt and having them be a part of, like, the major parts of the sculpt.
Sirius, back, come here. Buddy, come here. Come here. What is that, Daddy love? Come on. Come here.
This is Sirius. This is Sirius Black, my new puppy. Hi, buddy. You know you're not supposed to be chewing on the cables. Say hi, camera. Hi, YouTube. Hi.
I realize just how creepy that looks right now. But yeah, okay, let me... Granted, that's not any better, but he at least looks a little bit goofier. When it comes to rigging him, When it comes to rigging him, I'm gonna have to have his eyes pointing forward though, only because otherwise it'll screw up all the animation. But whatever. I'll get into that later on. Serious, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Hey, don't eat that. What do you... Oh, he's gotten us something. What do you have? How the hell did you find support structures? Somehow... Ugh. Okay. Somehow he knows where to find things in the trash, and so he found support structure from an old 3D print. I mean, it's PLA, so it shouldn't be too bad, but, I mean, still. Yes, now you guys can see how long my hair truly is. Yeah, without the glasses, I look like Robert Trujillo. I don't think many people watching this video would know who Robert Trujillo is. I know I said that I was going to try and wait until I made the wings to polymesh, but because I transformed the entire body, I had no other option. But I can still add it back in if I want. I'm going to do what's called Z-Remesh. Now, Z-Remesh actually is this one right here. So what Dynamesh, let me show you. What Dynamesh does is it creates this like uniform like pattern of vertical and horizontal lines. And then when you have curves, it creates a bunch of triangles that go like this. But what Z-Remesh will do is if we set it to, let's see, I'm at that many. I'm going to set this to half. And Z-Remesh, what it's going to do is it's going to follow all the curves and the contours of the character or whatever you're sculpting, and it's going to create a nice even edge flow across the dimensions and across, well, the shapes and the forms. So give it a sec, it's loading, and then we go to lines, and as you can see, it's nice, uniform, it flows, it follows the contours. Got a box junction, there's a star junction there. And what's great is that now all the information flows a little bit better than it did beforehand. Okay. Alright, so a little fun fact about my friends and I. We tend to mess with each other profusely about things that we all hate. And my friend Jesse just absolutely hates, you know, Figment and Journey into Imagination for certain reasons. I texted him the picture of Figment from when I had last started sculpting him, and he's not happy. Okay, leave it to Hugo to always have the best lines. Oh god. But no, I mean, I'm gonna get punched next time Jesse sees me, because I think I brought a traumatic experience for him. So from the way I'm looking at his hands, they're very simple. I think that they only have like 2 main articulation points per finger. So I'm just gonna mark that as being a knuckle. That's a knuckle. Knuckle, 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 knucklehead. I don't know if you guys can see it, but sculpt his wings. And the sad part is I don't really have any good reference for his wings, so give me a second. So I found a good reference of an idea just so I can get an idea of how exactly his wings are going to be. It's this one here. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see like right there that it's basically just a plain block, so I could just... But I don't like that though. I mean, it's too basic? Like, for me, it's very basic. I don't like the fact that his wings look like that. I mean, granted, this is my interpretation of what Figment should look like anyway, so it's not too much of an issue, but I do think that perhaps I should, in fact, maybe create the wings a different way. Because I don't like them. I really don't like that design of the wings. I'm going to go ahead and just take a break. I'll end the recording for now. Let me save this out. I'm going to take a break, stop the recording, then I'll be back in a little while, because I need to relax a little bit. I'm tired. I took a lot longer of a break than I thought I would. But I guess we should just pick up where we left off. Alright, so this is where it's at now. I think what I'm going to have to do is just go ahead and keep it at this subdivision level that it's at. I'll keep the old body and old wings just for the hell of it. But, let me see something. If I divide, what does it give me? Million, divide, 4. Okay, so that's pretty much at like the prime geometry that I want it to be at. Bleed higher. So I think that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. I'll go ahead and just do like a render or a couple of renders just so that, oh god. Seeing his eyes like this after the render is kind of funny. I'm going to see if maybe I can quickly just rotate them. That should hopefully make it look a little bit better. Yeah, it makes him look a little better. What I'll say is, it's not bad for roughly a day's work. I mean, I could have gotten a lot farther on this if I hadn't taken such a long break, but whatever. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, click the like button down below. If you would like to see some more in the future, consider subscribing. If you have an idea of something you would like to see me make in the future for whatever reason, leave it down in the comments below. Alright, well, that's it. I'll see you guys next time.